Heavy rain and high tides have caused flooding across southwest England and France. In Gloucestershire, parts of the River Severn have burst their banks. Now, Britain's Environment Agency has issued severe flood warnings, and forecasters say more bad weather is on the way. Some parts of southern England are still recovering from flooding after heavy rain in the past 2 weeks.
Authorities forced dozens of onlookers to move away from the coastline because of dangerous conditions. There were also alerts for northwestern France. The town of Quimperlé saw its downtown area flooded as nearby rivers overflowed its banks.
Parts of the French region of Brittany will stay on flooding red alert, at least until tomorrow. High tides and strong winds have combined to send water flooding through coastal streets and riverside communities in the area. Towns hit include Quimperlé, Morlaix and Quimper. Some 10,000 homes are without power. River surge warnings are also in force. The government says it's likely that the weather will be declared a natural disaster, which will allow for insurance compensation in most cases. In Britain, flooding which began in the West Country and the South is now affecting the North as well. Rain and wind warnings are posted for Scotland and Northern Ireland, where the high tide wind combinations cause considerable damage.
It's rising quite rapidly. When I arrived here at just after 9 this morning, you could see the yellow line down the centre of the road. As you can see now, the road is totally covered with water and it's still rising.
Road and river have merged in Minsterworth, where the River Severn has overtopped. Not so difficult for large tractors, but elsewhere around here, some roads have been deemed impassable. There's no immediate end in sight, and all that coastal and riverside communities can do now is prepare. From Chester to Belfast, walls of sandbags are being erected to try and keep the flood at bay.
For the last few hours, as you can see, there's sandbags out. The police community workers have been very responsive to it. It's certainly unprecedented. I'm here 40 years trading and I've never seen it like this before.